Good day, ladies and gentlemen. We've come to the fifth area of the faith interest. We have talked about what people concern most around the 6 areas of interest, namely the reputation, the wealth, the health, the sentiment, particularly love affairs, because many ladies, when they come here, they ask about their love affairs. They're very keen to know more about details of love affairs. And then the 5th area is called the characters, and the 6th area is the wisdom. Today we'll concentrate on characters. The characters. What's meant by characters? Meaning, when you were born, then you have some specific characteristic of your personality. Although there is a great debate in psychology saying that how our characters is built. One school of psychology, they say your character is built by inborn. Second school of psychology saying your character is built by your brought up. When you're brought up, you'll be affected by the society that you're living, economic condition, the teaching, your peers' influence, etc., etc. So when we are now in the faith counseling area, then we concentrate on your inborn. Inborn, in most of the cases, we when particularly in medicine, in medical perspective, we call it the DNA. The DNA means when you were born, then you have a patterns of your characteristic. So now we concentrate in personality. Now, of course, we are not in psychology. We are not talking about psychology in this film. We talk about faith counseling. In faith, there's also a special technique examining our characters. There are many different kinds of techniques ascertaining our characters, but there's an interesting, though it is a very old style technique testing our characteristic, but it's worth mentioning here for your interest. Now we are talking about face reading and palm reading. Face reading and palm reading. Well, when you might have the experience saying, when you come and call somebody, you have the first impression on them. It is the first impression. First impression means what? Means some special characteristic that you interpret from their face or from their hands. Of course, now if you talk about from their hands, it's difficult to know, because when you meet somebody, it's quite odd saying that you please give me your hand and then I see what's the pattern in your hands. No, but if you're talking about face reading, then it's easy. Face reading, there are some organs or some parts of your face will show your characteristic. For example, when in the face reading, the technique saying that when people they have a straight nose, the nose is straight, then normally that personality is an upright person, an upright one, reliable one. I mean, and they have their own idea, and they can decisive people. But when they go to excessive, they will become stubborn, a bit stubborn people. For example, if you look at their eyes, then sometimes you interpret that person as a kind of friendly person. Sometimes you say that it is a kind of person with aggressive characters. Some of the people, they may be with bad characters, with bad intention. It's difficult to deal with them. And also, all these kind of things. They're summarized in the book. They're summarized in a book called 神相全篇. Summarized in a book, they tell you which part of your face show your characters, and your eyes, ear, nose, and your mouth, all this kind can show what characters you have. Now, because it's very detailed, and today we only want to highlight something, highlight technique, how telling you how our ancestor teach us how to interpret a person's characteristic through their face. So we stop it right here, and you got the idea, and we'll go into detail further in a later stage. Thank you very much.